All right, so that ends our public comment time. We'll now move into the one agenda item that we do have. Sean, if you could put that up on the screen. Yeah, scroll down. Okay, good. All right, so this item is the discussion and vote relative to the potential disciplinary action or actions to be taken against Executive Director Jose Batista, including but not limited to possible suspension and or termination of position. So before we head into that description, Jill, did you want to add some clarification to this?
Yeah, so after I spoke with Nick about how he wanted the agenda item to read, I did look at the ordinance and the bylaws. The ordinance that governs PERA is very specific, that the board shall adopt bylaws which govern its conduct. The board has done that. The ordinance also gives the PERA board the ability to hire the executive director. So the executive director is employed by the board, essentially. The bylaws, which were drafted by Executive Director Batista and approved by all of the members of this board at a public meeting in accordance with the ordinance, does spell out the roles and duties of the executive director. It also spells out the process for resignation and removal of the executive director. It specifically states that at any time the PERA board may call a vote to remove the executive director from his or her position for any but not limited to, and it lists a number of reasons. So it is my opinion that while some members might want to kind of negotiate something that would be less than a firing, it's my opinion that the ordinance and the bylaws only give the board the authority to hire or fire the executive director. So my opinion would be that if there's anything that's, possible suspension is listed in the agenda item, I would advise the board that it's my opinion that you don't have the ability to suspend Jose. It would you would be either voting to remove him from his position or voting to not remove him from his position.
All right, Jillian, thank you so much for that clarification.